Good afternoon and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E481, a 1970D original wrapped roll. How is everyone doing this morning? Well, I guess it's this afternoon now. I am doing well. It's already warm down here in Southwest Florida. Over 90 degrees with 100% humidity. Due to get storms here in an hour or two. Been raining quite a bit, but we'll let a couple people stroll in here. I'll unwrap this roll. We got people coming in now, I see. And we will get things started. As you guys probably know, 1970 PDS are some of my favorite rolls to search. Lots of double die obverses. There are some RPMs for 70D. No double die reverses known, so we're going to look at the first 10. And that's it. Otis, welcome. Dan McCumber, welcome to the show. We were going to have an auction last Tuesday, but YouTube Studio went down. So it was impossible for us to broadcast last Tuesday. I'm not sure when Chuck plans on making it up. But that was an unfortunate event. Stan Horn, welcome. But I do know that he does have some slabbed coins going to be coming up for auction soon. All very reasonably priced. Also, our reveal sale will be on Tuesday this week because of the holiday. Labor Day is Monday. Spread these out a little better. All right, let's get rolling. Coin number 1, Coin Vault. What we are looking for, we have some RPMs available to find, but most of the doubling is either here, above the 7, or under the 0. Tim Weber, welcome, or under or above the bottom L in Liberty. There is also a Class 1 that is in the date. That's pretty nice. So we will be on the lookout for that kind of stuff. Coin 2. Sireg. Little later die state reverse on this coin. Coin 3, Carl. Little die clash. I will be doing a 57D roll and 53D roll probably Saturday afternoon. Could be Sunday afternoon. It all depends on when the construction company comes to clean up their mess. Not that I don't trust them, but if you're not out there, it seems like all they do is play around and take forever and don't do a good job. Paula, welcome. Good to see you. Earlier die state. Good. We got a little different here. Hope you are doing well. The weather's got to be comfortable out west. I know it's kind of hot here. But I think the last time I heard somebody from out west, they said it was sunny and 71, which was kind of weird because I think it rains all the time out there. It's hot there too. All right. Coin number 5, Doug. Wow, hotter than here. It's only 90 here, but it is slightly juicy, as I'll put it. We have had pretty good luck with this 1970 rolls. Not as juicy. Well, you got a little cool down, didn't you, Dan? I know, like I said, I got a friend that lives in Lake Arthur, and she said it cooled down there. A little maybe, yeah. Another in tow. All right. I know, I hope the high pressure stays, because the longer that big high pressure zone stays, the less chance we have of getting tropical weather. Coin 7, Sissy. Our die clash die. Let's see if it is indeed, and it is. I see the die scratch on the forehead. Ended up looking at a couple of the other rolls. I thought I got 4 rolls of 70D. At least I was supposed to, and it turns out the other 3 rolls are 69D. So we probably have a 69D roll coming up in our future. Yeah, especially I've had some bad luck as far as hurricanes go in the last 5 years. It seems like we've took direct hits like 3 or 4 times. There we go. Nice little die clash. Right? So Taco John gets a pretty decent die clash. 40 last night, 70 right now. Wow. '40's cold. I wouldn't like that. But you know what? I'd get used to it fast enough. I remember last time I had cool weather, I think I was visiting a friend in South Carolina, and we were out having a bonfire, and I was literally freezing. And it was only like 45 outside. We might get maybe 2 days of weather like that here. 40 is very rare to go down to 40 or below here. We get into the high 40s probably 10 days or so. But even then, we get into usually the daytime highs are 75, 80 degrees. Which to me is perfect. This is the last reverse, unless I am intrigued enough. Ooh, nice little die chip on column 1 to turn it over and take a peek for some reason. Some would say this would be a floating roof. I'm not a big floating roof fan, but there's definitely a lot of die abrasion there. Coin 11, Paul Hampton. That is a die we have seen before. Paul Adams, welcome. All right, well, enjoy it while you can. Hopefully we find something good and you get to see it. So far, no finds. Next roll after this one is going to be a 57D. That will be Saturday afternoon or Sunday. And I will probably be doing the 57 and 53D rolls back to back. Then the next roll will be a 59D Fed Reserve roll. That will be Tuesday before the roll reveal show. The roll reveal show will be on Tuesday this week because of Labor Day. There, I figured that's a nice die clash there. Look at that. So don't be surprised on Tuesday when it doesn't, or on Monday when the reveal show doesn't come on. We are observing Labor Day. I do believe Chuck will have reveals going on in the next day or two. I know his plan was to do some Tuesday night and the next day, but YouTube Studio went down. And we couldn't get online. That's a different die with this. Is probably got the, oh, look at that. That's double die clash. Very cool. I'm going to flip this over, see if we got die clash on the other side or on the reverse. Not so much. Next reveal show, we had somebody ask for a 48D roll. I will have a 48D roll to do a reveal on. That's the only date that I know of right now. Probably 69D also, since I got 3 rolls of those. Lots of neat stuff for 69D. Kevin Hawthorne, good afternoon. I'm glad that you could join us. So far, no die varieties, but some pretty cool die clashes. A lot of those people refer to them as prison scents. This is a minor one. Can't really see all the bays. So there's 3 different die clashes so far. Actually more than 3, but 3 where you can see the bays. Carl, welcome to the show. Been a while since we've seen you, and just in time to see one of your coins come out. This one is the good die clash, I'm pretty sure. Nope, it isn't. There is a die clash. Coin number 20. Frostbite. Ah, one of the early die state. A lot of these coins have been later die state. This isn't really that early, it's just earlier. Yeah. Well, one of them's got a double die clash. And we've had 3 of them so far. This is a different die here altogether. Anybody have any finds of note that's notable to share with me? Always enjoy hearing about what you guys are finding. Next coin, Taco John. Yeah, see, there's the one that the double die clash. I love that one. That's nice. Die cracks in the hair. No finds. Oh, sorry to hear that, Dan. I know I will have, not next week, but the following week, I will be taking a week off. I'm going to try and take a week off every fourth or fifth week to try to keep caught up with all the publishing and photography that needs to be done. And on that week off, I plan on working on my collection and searching some coins. No time to be looking. Oh, that's too bad. You're working a lot, eh, Carl? Yeah, it's a pretty nice clash. This is a different clash. Oh, that's the same one. All right. Actually, I think there's 2 of them that are doubled. Because this one, did it have them? Yeah, it does not. Or is it the coin before? Oh, it is the same. Besides the nice die clashes, there's another one too that is not doubled. That's pretty nice that we've found too. So there's 2 of them in here, Nana. Eyes are just not good enough yet. Well, don't do one here and there, and don't push yourself too hard, Paula. I get to go spend the day at the ophthalmologist next Tuesday. Or no, next Thursday. So I'm sure I won't be doing any coin roll hunting that day. I guess I got to have some sort of major dilation. I didn't know there was different kinds of dilation. But I do now. The joys of becoming diabetic. I think so, Carl. I haven't heard anybody. Doug's, I think it was his daughter, was in the hospital for a while, but I think she's on the mend. Mickey was sick, but I think he's on the mend. That is the same, just a different. Not struck is complete, I don't think. I guess it's pretty good. Stayed out for a month. Well, that's good. Is it all healing up now, Dan? Or do you still got open wounds that they're treating? So lots of these die clashes in this roll. I think we are at about 10 right now. But so close. Well, hopefully it closes up before anything bad happens. Yeah, that was one of the first things I was cleaning after the construction, my little patio around my pool. And I was in my bare feet because I was scrubbing it with a deck brush. And I ended up cutting my one toe. And I didn't even realize I cut it till 2 days later. And it started hurting a little bit. And then I started thinking, oh, man, that kind of hurts. And a week later, it's still not healed, but it is healing. But God, when I was young, it seemed like something like that would heal in 2 days. Good to hear, Dan. That's good. And what about your arm? You getting strength back in your arm at all? Oh, bummer. Hopefully it comes back. A lot of that stuff does. It takes time, though. I know that, I mean, not to compare humans to animals, but my dog had back surgery, and she lost all the use of her legs, her back legs, and it's been 4 months now, and she's just getting, her left leg is just starting to come back to life. I didn't think it was going to come back this time because it took a long time last time. It took like 3 or 4 months, but it's like longer this time. And all of a sudden, the last couple weeks, she's been trying to run a lot more, and she's been trying to jump. There's another little die clash. That's a different one up on the head right there. Yep. I know, Otis. And you know, it's not rare to get a roll with nothing, but it's not rare to find stuff. There are a lot of those bar 7s and bar L's in all 3 mint issues of 1970. And there's RPMs, not tons, but enough to where they're not terribly uncommon. Boy, I went to Sam's Club this morning. I can't believe how much coffee has went up in price in the last month. I mean, I heard it for like 6 months. They're like, "Oh, coffee's gonna double in price. Coffee's gonna double in price," and I don't think they're wrong. I think coffee's gonna double in price. So that means this guy's gonna cut back on coffee. No need for 6 cups a day. Coin 40. Stan. Good to see a lot of people that aren't usually at the show live here today. Usually don't get to see Stan or Carl. We did see Paul Hampton a few days ago. That was good to see him around. Right? Yeah. Well, I've got this. We got the Keurig that makes pots or uses the pods, and we used to, because I get up 5 hours earlier than my wife does usually, and so I'll drink a couple pods, and then I'll make a pot when she gets up. But even that, like a thing of Folgers or Maxwell House, it used to be like $9 at Sam's Club for 40 ounces, I think. And I was there today, and it was literally $20. And then the pods, you used to be able to get a case of the donut shop Sam's Club brand pods. This is the other Die Clash that's just once. And you could get them for $24, and they are now $34. Trip, welcome. So definitely going to have to watch the coffee sales. Buy it when it's on sale. Yeah. Yeah, and that was literally, it was $10 6 months ago, Dan. So when you see the buy one get one free in the coffee, snatch it up. I missed it last week. Publix had it. Coin 46. Community coffee. They sell that here. It's not bad coffee. I actually believe that it's made by the same people that make 8 o'clock. So looks like no dye varieties in the roll. Disappointing, but expected. Copper coin salute. Robert Bruce, welcome to the show. Thank you. So we did find some pretty decent die clashes, but that's it. That is it with 2 coins left. Next reveal from me will either be Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. It depends. I'm waiting for an email from the pool company so they can come clean my cage, and I want to make sure they get all the adhesive that's stuck to my aluminum off. They say they can get it off without messing anything up. Well, some people do, but I don't. It happens after the creation of the die, so. Ah, nice, Robert. I mean, it's not super valuable unless it is, of course, the double die obverse, which most likely isn't. But there are some other coins that are worth a little of premium value. All right, Trip, we will be having our reveal show next Tuesday. We will not be having one on Labor Day. Let everybody spend days with their family and do what they do on Labor Day. But we will be back, and I think Chuck might be having an auction on either Tuesday or Wednesday next week. He was supposed to have one this Tuesday, and YouTube Studio went down. So that was the first time that I have experienced that, and I think it was the first time he did too. But their forum was just going nuts with people complaining that they couldn't do their streams. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining. Hit that like button on the way out. It really does help us out. And I hope to see everybody at the next reveal. And if I don't, I will see you in the coin community. We'll talk to you later.